Hey guys, this is Miss Arlequin, and in this lesson we are going to be talking about claims and writing claims, and basically what makes an effective written claim. Alright, so a claim, as we know, is the main point that you're trying to make. It's your central message, or in other words, the most easiest way to think about it is the argument that you're making. So when we're writing an essay, our thesis statement is really our claim. So it's what you think is true based on all of your knowledge and your research, everything that you've read, taking that all together, synthesizing it, and coming up with an argument about, and since this is ELA, it's about the text usually that we're reading. All right, so now there are really two types of claims that we're going to be looking at in the ELA class. There are the reader's claims, and then there are the author's claims. So the reader's claim is a conclusion that you, the reader, come to through the reading of a text, and you can support it with evidence from the text. The author's claim is kind of like when we're writing an essay, it's our thesis statement, right? Or even our topic sentences might be considered our claims for each paragraph. So the author's claim is the point that the author is trying to make in their own writing, and it's based on their own research and their own ideas. All right, so an effective claim must contain three main features. It should state a conclusion that you've come to after reading a text and that you want others to think about. It should be based upon and linked to the ideas and details of the text that you've read. And it should demonstrate knowledge of and sound thinking about a text or topic that matters to you and others. So this is what we always call in class our deep thought or deep thinking. All right, so claims, as I stated, must make an argument or draw an inference from the text or make a conclusion. So textual claims can't just be statements about what a text is telling us directly. It can't just be a literal factual statement that just shows comprehension of a text. So an example would be if I've read The Hunger Games and then I say, Katniss Everdeen ends up winning the Hunger Games. That's not a claim. That's just a fact of something that happens in the text. An example of a claim would be making some kind of conclusion, some kind of inference from everything that I've read from the text, all my thinking about the text. So something about her character traits could be a claim. Katniss Everdeen is a canny and fierce competitor because, and then I start to follow it up with evidence. Now sometimes I might follow it up just with the reason. Sometimes if I'm writing something very short, I might just immediately go into the evidence. So here I followed it with evidence. She manages to beat the careers who have trained for years to be professional Hunger Games competitors. So this is really a combination of reasons and evidence. It is the reason I think that she is a canny and fierce competitor. All right, so when we're writing claims ourselves, the easiest way to go about it is to treat it the same way we treat all our short responses. Restate the question to get our claim sentence kind of going. Then we want to answer the question in order to make our claim. This is very important because if we don't answer the question, then the sentence will just be a restatement of the question, and that cannot be considered a claim. And then to make it even stronger, including a couple of reasons why. Maybe one reason, two, three, depending on how complicated the claim is. If it's an essay, and this is my thesis statement, then you're definitely going to want to have more than at least just one reason. All right, so a weak claim would be just something that very simply states an opinion, like saying Twinkies are delicious. A stronger claim would be something where you add on the reason. So Twinkies taste better than other snack cakes because of their texture, their creamy filling, and their golden appearance. All right, so now as we evaluate claims, we're going to use the following criteria. We're going to look at a claim. We're going to determine, does it state a conclusion that you, the writer, have come to after reading a text and that you want others to think about? Is it relevant? Is it based upon and linked to the ideas and details of the text you've read? And does it show understanding of the topic? It has to demonstrate knowledge of and sound thinking about a text or the topic that matters to you and others. So this is taking our previous slide where we talked about the three elements that make up a claim, and then using that criteria as our evaluation of whether or not somebody's claim is strong and effective. All right, so make sure that you are ready in class tomorrow to talk about claims and to really work on not only writing claims, but on evaluating whether or not they are effective.